Area 51 is on fire. Well, it caught fire yesterday. This is a live stream of the fire from yesterday, about 11, 12 hours ago, from YouTube on the EW Crew podcast. You guys, thank you for streaming this. You earned yourself a subscriber and a like. Awesome job on this. This is Rachel, Nevada, looking towards Area 51. Over here is like the Black Gate, and there's been other people taking pictures of this. This was yesterday. It got really intense towards the evening, and then I guess it was burning all night with wildfires out there in the scrub. You can see scrub and brush fires all across the desert in that area, and it's sparking rumors and controversy that something's being burned out there at Area 51, or a fire started. And of course, Area 51, they can't like call in the fire department from the extra fire departments or local fire departments, because it's so much classified stuff out there. You can't just bring in anyone.
It's quite the predicament. It's like, is this a psyop? Is it forced disclosure, or are they just going to let it burn down?
Right? Are they just trying to get rid of the Area 51 stuff, like they did the Epstein files?
Right? Are the Epstein files stored at Area 51, and are they about to burn down in a hangar?
I don't think they're stored there, but we know lots of other crazy stuff is stored out there. We know that they were building metamaterials, for example, and barium titanate was one of the paints that they used on a lot of the stealth aircraft in the 80s and 90s. And it was classified material. They didn't want it getting out, and they burned it in these massive burn pits. And a whole bunch of locals got really sick from breathing in the smoke. Real toxic stuff burning out there. There's a story of this guy named Fred Dunham. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he's a Area 51 security guard. He's dead now, but he inhaled these toxic fumes from the fires that they had, these burn pits out there. This is a little bit bigger than those controlled burn pits. This is, the higher. They're saying that it's, a wildfire that sparked this because of lightning. Lightning started a wildfire, but time will tell.
Wild. There's a fire next to Area 51.
Yeah, but are any of the buildings at Area 51 damaged? Did what happened to its classified materials compromised?
Because it's on Groom Lake, correct, or close by, like it's a plane, like a former lake plane or something.
So it's a dry lake bed that they needed a place that was very flat so that they could make a 9-mile runway to.
Yeah, I think there is a little bit of like salt deposit left over from the dry bed, so very little brush probably grows in the flat plane itself. So the buildings are most likely probably safe. Like it's probably a barrier from where the brush is to where the actual buildings are, but I guess we'll see.
Well, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of desert scrub out in that area, and here it is.
Right, maybe they're planting trees and brush trying to conceal buildings, and
so this is that mountainside. A lot of it's backed up to that.
It's right on there. Okay,
so. Not sure what I know everyone on base is trained in fire to be a firefighter, because you have to
basic military protocols.
All hands on deck, just like sailors on board an aircraft carrier. We're all trained in fire, just because everyone's the fire department on a facility like that. But yeah, they needed a flat long space to make a 9-mile runway. This runway is literally 9 miles long,
and of course, they built the buildings on the side of the runway that's next to the brush and not that giant open pit. But I guess it's a floodplain, so that kind of makes sense.
But yeah, this is a giant flat lake bed, so it's not a lot of sand. It's very flat for a long period of time, and it's in the middle of nowhere. It's in the mountain range, northwest of Las Vegas, probably about a 2-hour drive up into the wilderness out there. But yeah, who knows what's going on out there at Area 51 for real? And I'd be curious to see. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick live report and a live stream to update everyone and give them that information.
You're literally risking your employment being here right now, so it's going to be short and sweet.
I guess there's lots of wildfires all out in that area right now. So maybe it has nothing to do with Area 51 other than the geographic location. But I'm curious if any buildings or materials were compromised in the fires at Area 51. That's wild. But yeah, that's wild stuff, man. Also, I wanted to point out that I found this video. It's not. It's going to be in my history. And oh yeah, so remember about the blue paint? I went and looked up this video. This blue paint is supposed to protect you from directed energy weapons, according to some of these conspiracy theories. But here's proof, experimental proof that directed energy weapons can melt blue paint. I just wanted to point that out. I thought that was cool.
I remember when we covered that, like during the Hawaiian fire.
I didn't find a video of it then, but I went and looked again today, and I was like, oh, they got one. Nice. So this just debunks that whole theory that, you know, the blue houses were saved because of they're impervious to directed energy weapons. And that's not the case. A lot of those blue houses were saved because those were metal roofs. Asphalt roofs, asphalt shingles are combustible. They're fire resistant, but they're combustible. So metal roofs, not so much. So,
and would reflect heat away as well, right? A part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, lots of cool stuff I'm finding out there. Guys, stay tuned. I wish I had more time to do podcasts and stuff. Everything's a giant mess right now. But
you got a big appearance this weekend.
Yeah, hopefully going on there. So all right, well, that concludes our morning report. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. As soon as we know any information and updates on what happened out at Area 51, I'll do another live and keep you updated.
You can trust us. If a UFO busts out of one of those hangars to avoid the fire, we will let you know.
For sure. Later, man.